like, let me tell y'all the fact.
Tell us.
I was a nigga that was not really trying to blow beyond Sierra Leone.
Okay.
You know, because I was sleeping on the African market. I was like, you know what? Let me just focus on Sierra Leone, be a local champion.
Man, this is about bars.
Woo! Y'all gon' make me lose my mind.
Yo, Perfect. Who the African rapper sounding nice on my bit?
Yeah, cracker. It's your boy DK and hey, I'm rocking with you, and I know you're watching us, so you're rocking with us too, man. Come on, yo, hey, yo, stop playing. OMG, what we got here today, man? Y'all already see the shit. Y'all done see the title. Y'all done see the fucking thumbnail. It's my man, Kao Denero, live in the flesh, baby. If y'all motherfuckers thought I was fucking capping, man, y'all niggas better fucking start thinking again. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all see motherfucker Kao Denero right here next to me, baby. Hey, yo, Kao, say something, y'all.
What up, y'all? What up, Africa? What up, people in the diaspora? I'm right here chilling with DKA, man.
Hey,
yo,
man.
What I mean? Can't believe it. I'm right here in the flesh. We're chilling. We're about to get it in, chop it up.
Word up.
Touch about everything, man.
Word up. Word up. For anybody who's still saying, yo, nah, Kao is still in Africa. He's stuck in Africa. I mean, look around, baby. Look around. What y'all see, man? Hey, yo, Kao, welcome to my crib, yo.
No doubt, no doubt. And yo, by the way, DK got a nice pad, man. This nigga is doing it big, man. Like, trust me, you don't wanna bump heads with DK on your chick. This nigga will snatch that chick away. Cause your chick come out here and see how this nigga living, it's a wrap. It's over, B.
Basically, what he's saying is, y'all motherfuckers who would think I do YouTube for a living, think again, y'all.
Word up.
YouTube don't pay me. I don't know what the fuck y'all think.
This nigga probably doing it for love. Support the game. You know, he's up on this shit.
Hey, that's what it is, man. You know, for the love of the game. I grew up on hip hop. Hip hop raised me, and I'm here, man.
Indeed.
And you know what? It's just something to kill time, something for fun. And hey, if I can do that by putting somebody on, man, so somebody else can hear them, why not?
Word up.
Hey, yo, Kao, so what's up, man? What brought you to America?
Man, I've been chilling, you know what I mean? I was stuck out there because of Corona, you know, the airports was closed, you know what I mean? No flights, you know what I mean? So I was in Europe doing a tour, and then, you know, I had to make a decision whether to go to Africa or come out here. But then I thought about it, I'm like, you know what? It's like instinct, you know? Something told me go to Africa. I went to Africa, next thing you know, lockdown, everybody's indoors. Shit was not moving. I'm calling my niggas over here. Niggas ain't even got no haircuts. They're like, the barbershop is closed. I'm like, God damn.
For real, man. Yo, I turned myself into a barber. I was getting my own shape up.
Real.
Yeah, I was, man.
I'm calling my mans in New York. They're doing live with me. They're like, man, look, I ain't even got no haircuts for 2 weeks.
Like, man, 2 weeks and they're complaining?
When I can't get my hair cut, I'm like, you know, man, I might as well just stay here.
Yeah?
I'm like, I'm Gucci.
Yeah.
So that's what happened. You know, I was out there. You know, Africa was not really feeling the Corona lockdown as much. You know, like we had a few lockdowns, but like, you know, for the most part, niggas was free. I was at a resort right by the beach eating seafood.
Yeah.
Chilling, you know what I mean? So
I seen that shit,
yeah.
man. I seen that shit. That shit made me want to come to Sierra Leone, man, just to hang out over there, man. And already a lot of people told me that they gonna host me. But it's a bunch of dudes though.
The chicks gonna come off GP.
Yeah.
Sierra Leone is like, it's the most popular spot. People don't even know. Like,
nah, man.
Got beautiful women, nice locations, nice beach, nice chilling spots. You go to Sierra Leone on December, man. And let me tell you this, I got a friend in Atlanta, Polo. When I got signed, he's from New Orleans. I'm like, yo, let's go to Africa. That was his first time out of the country. Went to Sierra Leone. I took him to the clubs. This nigga left like in an hour. He got like 2 chicks jumping off like at the hotel, killing it. And then I'm like, yo, bro, what's up? He like, yo, bro, when we coming back? I'm like, my nigga, we ain't even left yet.
He planning the next trip, yeah. It's like having a chick over and you fucking the shit out of the chick and the chick is feeling you. You're like, yo, man, when am I see you again?
Exactly.
I'm like, yo, bitch, you ain't me leave yet. Like, what are you talking about, man?
That's exactly what
Hey, yo, man. Hey, yo, shout out to everybody who have had that experience before, yo. You fucked the shit out of the chick and that chick already making the next moves, man.
Yeah.
But yo, so now that you're in America, what's the move? What's the move? How long you gonna stay here for? What do you plan to do?
Well, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like it was cool for me to relax, cool off. I put in a lot of work when I was in Africa. All I was doing was hit the studio, you know what I mean? I had a vision, like, you know what I mean? I feel like, you know, there's a lot of responsibility on my shoulders, you know what I mean? My whole country been counting on me for all these years. I got a few distractions from other artists trying to beef with me, start a controversy. But I knew that the whole responsibility of taking Sierra Leone global rely on me. It's on my back. So, you know what I mean? I was looking about how am I going to go about this? You know what I mean? And I figured it out. I'm like, you know what? I went to Ghana, was there for 6 weeks, you know, did a record with Sako there, worked with Kill Beats. That shit still didn't pan out. I did a record with Runtown from Nigeria. Shot a video with Patrick Ellis. Top-notch producer, video editor, director. Shit still didn't pan out.
Hold on. That's only at 1.1 million views.
Yeah, it did what it did on YouTube, but I mean, you know what I mean, to get the recognition to where people can start playing it on the radio all over Africa.
Got you.
It didn't get to that.
It is your biggest record on YouTube.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
That's a classic.
By far.
Thank you. So I went to Jamaica, fuck with Business Signal, Tough Crew, shot the video with Damien Gill and all that in Kingston. You know what I mean? All that shit all through this years, you know, I felt like we've been ignored. Nobody was paying it no mind because we're from a small country because it's politics and business. All these big companies trying to go where the numbers at, you know, where they can make money. They look at it like, he's good and all that, but what can we get from Sierra Leone? They're only 7 million. You know, even if we put them on, we ain't gonna benefit nothing from them. This is the hard fact, from my opinion. So I felt like, well, I gotta take it from the bull's horn. Go hard or go home. Like, just bring it to these niggas. It's nothing passional. I just feel like, yo, I'm lyrically up there. Like, you know, I put in work on my shit. I got 11 albums. You know what I mean? No remix. Like, you know what I mean? I've, like, paid my dues all through the years. Packed stadiums. Do countrywide tours. Like, why still Africa is not paying attention? Why am I still on the ground, considered, quote unquote? So, I want to break that chain, you know what I mean? I'm like, you know what, and the opportunity presents itself with the Black Jones disc from Calligraph. So I'm like, this is the right time for me to step in, you know what I mean? Because I knew Black Jones is not up to par with Calligraph. I knew that off the jump.
Sit back, dog, and let me help you out.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I had to come in.
I think that was the first record I heard of you.
The Kenyatta shit.
Yeah, that made me like, okay, let me pay attention to this dude, man. But you said something that actually I've been thinking about, and I'm not sure if it is a good PR or marketing move, especially if you want to transcend beyond where you're at. And we're gonna talk about that and talk about your structure and then the team that you put around you and then how they're helping you grow. Because you can have a product, but even if the product is good and the packaging and distribution is not up to par, the product is going to like stifle, right? So when you talk about remixes, so one thing about remix and the way it even originated from is the simple fact that it put people on. Like, let's say the way that, you know, remix came up is like, okay, somebody would put a song and then somebody's trying to come up, you would do like a little remix to the song or a riff fix to the song and that puts you on, and it became a thing. And then that has also morphed into an idea where you can have a hot record on the market and then, you know, it has traction and you can get somebody of note on that song that's already hot, so you can be exposed to that person's fan base. Okay. Right. That is also another tactic that perhaps you and your team can also look at and then trying to do, because I know you do say that quite a bit, that you've never done remix. And I'm not so sure if it's helping you or if it's hurting you, but it is something that you can look at and then see if it can be a marketing advantage for you.
No doubt. I'm not against remixes.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I love the Puff remixes, the JD remixes, and all the remixes that come and put all like different artists on one record and they just go ham.
Exactly.
I'm not against all that. You know what I mean? But I know my people, like the moment you start remixing shit, they think you're falling off. Like that's how they think. But gradually, I gotta start like growing them to where they understand that it's progress. It's about showing that you can work with other artists.
Right.
You so want to hear how this nigga sound on your
Let me give you an example, right? Say, let's say you did a song, Patrice Lumumba, okay? and you get somebody like Manifest, right? Who's like also very in tune with like life, and he always trying to pass on knowledge to people whenever he raps. You get like somebody like Manifest on your track, Lumumba, and then instead of talking about Lumumba, he also talks about some other African
Sankara,
or whoever, somebody from Kwame Nkrumah or something like that. Right. Now all of a sudden you have your fan base. Now you're opening up to a whole different fan base. Yeah, cross marketing essentially. That's what you're doing. So remixes is in a way, if you have a hot song that is gaining traction, if you can get like somebody, and also I know you stay very true to your DNA, which is like old school classic hip hop type of deal.
Right.
And you don't want to do no mumble shit, which I respect. But you can get one of these youngins and put them on a track, and then do a remix with it, or whatever the case may be. Spit a verse.
What people don't know is I'm very versatile, bro. I can do it all.
Right.
I can do a mobile record if I want to. Trust me, I can get a trap beat and still spit on it, and it's still hot.
I don't know how the fuck that's gonna sound, man. Yo, give us some mumble shit.
Like, give
us some mumble shit right now, man.
Do that, man. Trust me, I'm gonna sound like I'm reading off a paper or something. But my whole thing was, my MO was, I wanted to be the breath of fresh air.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because, like, people don't know I do it intentionally. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I can blend in and still do what everybody else is doing. But I wanted to, like, you know what I mean? Because I know there's a lot of people that miss the 90s.
We do. But you see, and you really want to talk about marketing a little bit. Because I feel like you're at the point where you need a strong team around you. Because you have that window. And if that window, surpasses you, maybe you may not get that window anymore.
No doubt.
And the rap game is changing. For me, somebody like me, it's easy for you to appeal to me because this is the type of rap I grew up on, right? So when I hear it, and I'm like, wow, I haven't heard some shit like this in a while. No doubt. This shit is dope. But how do you maintain somebody like me, and also trying to gain you more following?
Well, we just had the introductionary stage of Kao Denero to Africa. That's what a lot of people don't know.
Kao Denero has been on the market for 15 years.
Yeah, but that was just... let me tell y'all the fact.
Tell us.
I was a nigga that was not really trying to blow beyond Sierra Leone.
Okay.
I was really comfortable just being okay in Sierra Leone.
Shout out to the XO, baby.
Word up. I was very comfortable going there, doing my stadium shows, doing my tours around the country. I get a little bit of bread. I come back to the States and I'm good. That's what I was doing. You know what I mean? I was really not thinking. I saw what everybody else was doing in the continent. And I was like, yo, kudos to them. You know what I mean? But then I felt like the pressure from my fans. It got to the point where the fans was like, we already know you good. But we see all these guys doing all these things. Can you do all that? So now it's a challenge to me. That's what prompted me to do all this, to really trying to expand.
And that's dope, because as a person, obviously you want to grow. You always want to grow. You always want new challenges and shit like that. You
don't want to be stagnant.
Yeah, you really don't want to be stagnant. So that's good. Keep going, man. I'm listening to you.
Word up. So, you know what I mean? It was like that. I was like, look, all the stadium shows I was doing. I never really took the time to see, like, let's package this, let's document this, and put it out to where it can go beyond Sierra Leone, so the rest of Africa can know what we're doing out here. It's a small country, but they won't understand that this is hip hop and it's getting this traction in this little small West African country. So, you know what I mean? I can't blame everybody else. I blame myself in a lot of ways, because I was sleeping on the African market. I was like, you know what? Let me just focus on Sierra Leone, be a local champion. I was looking at Obrafo. I'm like, Obrafo was dope. Let me tell you, when I just came to America, my first friend was a Ghanaian nigga named Tommy in Philly. This nigga put me onto Obrafo.
What year was that?
That was like 2004, 2005.
Which record? Do you remember what record?
Like there was an album.
Which one was it?
It was a classic Obrafo album, bro. That's the album he got Mensa on.
Oh, he always had Mensa on his album.
Like the last track on that album was him and Mensa. They're talking about Ghanaians. They're talking about the industry in Ghana.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yo, that album. Who Born You by Mistake?
That was my.
Bum bum bum. Hana was on the beats. Last two.
How about the last two, man?
I used to rock that album faithfully every day in Philly.
I think
my man Tommy from Ghana. style. That's the shit.
Sorry, Lebanese.
Yes, sir.
Sorry, Africa. Sorry.
That was my shit.
Sorry. Oh my sorry. Sorry.
I'm a huge Bravo fan.
You don't even, I can see you killing this beat.
Yeah, that's my man. That's why I give him a shout out.
Oh, Bravo said my homie so. And I know my vehicle.
Shout out to the legend, man.
Africa, man. So the hook right here basically saying, man, as a black person, it's time for you to get off your fucking lazy ass and do some shit with your life.
Wow. See?
Essentially, that's what he's saying. This is the time. He's like, this is the time for you to do something for you, for your family, for your life, something reputable, because all the time that you're sitting out, blaming others for your failures and shit like that is over, man.
Yo, what caught me was just the title. Who born you by mistake?
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, this nigga's daring you. Like, for you to try. Who
Exactly,
born you
man.
by mistake?
Exactly.
So my man Tommy used to tell me, like, yo, Kao, I know you be rapping. And that was like my early stages of my rap career.
Yeah.
You're like, let me put you onto this guy with Bravo. Like, you know what I mean? Rap softball. So I was like, then he linked me up with another Ghanaian in the
Rap
Bronx.
softball, you know what rap softball means?
Nah, what the? That's
A softball is like a pastor,
okay.
a preacher.
A preacher.
So he's like the rap somebody that just come
Disciple or
and
some
just tell you.
There was another nigga in New York named Ibrahim Lincoln. He was a popular Ghanaian in the community. He used to MC shows. Him and Dead Body. You ever heard of somebody named Dead Body? He was a dancer in Ghana. They was all in New York. That was my posse back in the early 2000s.
Interesting.
Yeah, so I used to roll with them niggas, like getting my craft together, trying to capture Sierra Leone while I'm thinking about how I can expand. But you know what I mean? I got caught up with just Sierra Leone, and then with all the distraction, I fell for a lot of bait. Because there was a lot of other rappers thinking that for me to get notoriety, I got a discount. You know what I mean? And I'm coming from a hip hop background.
And I think that solidified you as an MC. And one thing about people who don't understand the thing about this record is, it's like, just think of it as you living in the animal kingdom, right? And then somebody's gonna step up to you.
Word.
What are you gonna do? You gonna hold your own. And at the time, mind you, this was a time where social media numbers wasn't a thing. It was
MySpace.
Right, MySpace, and nobody really gave a fuck. So it was either you came and then you spat hard on the fucking track, and you defended your ground, or somebody took over.
What people don't know is in Sierra Leone, when it's beef, it's not just musical; it gets physical.
Yeah.
So, like, you know what I mean? There was
That's that crazy
back
shit,
to
man.
back
That's
coming at us. Whenever I go to Sierra Leone to do a show, cats will say they saw me with a pistol. There will be police cases. They will be detained. Like, they will detain me at the police station. I'll be locked up. My shows is getting banned. It was like controversy, turmoil in the whole soil. So, you know what I mean? But I grew. Like, I'm like, it's about time for me to put some people through that. I've been through all that in my country.
Yeah.
I'm the nigga that everybody want to diss for clout. So I'm like, it's about time for me to diss some niggas to get clout. They call me the cloud chaser.
Fuck it.
I'm like, well, fuck it. I'll be the freshest cloud
Right?
chaser.
Fuck it.
You know what I mean? The nicest cloud chaser. You know what I mean?
Hey, it is, the cloud chasing shit is a new term.
Hey.
Because it's like, I feel like it's a cop out, right? It's a cop out in the sense that when somebody's coming after you, and you have a bigger fan base per the social media numbers. Back in the day when he started, social media numbers wasn't a thing.
Hell.
So if you would have came after somebody around that time, nobody was gonna say you clout chase.
Hell, now you gotta go head on.
You gotta go head on. And then nowadays, motherfuckers be hiding behind their numbers and shit like that, thinking that's a shit, man. That's not the move, dog.
You gotta go head on.
You know what I'm saying?
You know? But I get it.
I can't rock with that shit.
I get
man.
it. I know the games they're playing, you know what I mean? I knew they was not even going to jump out the window when I was doing my thing. But I feel like, for the culture, if you say you're the best, just for the sport of this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Flex with a nigga. Let me see where your skills level is at.
Yeah.
Let me see what you can bring to the table. And then, you know what I mean, let the fans decide. But I think like this niggas feel, if I was a whack nigga, somebody would have taken a shot and laughed at me and be like, yo, look at this corny nigga trying to diss me. But this niggas know what they're dealing with. They're like, you know what? This nigga is really detrimental. We gotta stay away from him.
Hey,
That's what I think.
I mean, but at the end of the day, man, Africa for Africa. This mentality I want every African artist to go by Africa for Africa.
Y'all heard it right here, man. Y'all need to shut the fuck up and listen to bars.